up, Drew? What's up, Dwart? What's up, Fourth? Hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday. How you been, my friend? All right, so we're going to do the same thing Steve did last night. We're taking deals on teams. We're giving away boxes of Bowman Chrome University Hobby. I think the plan here is every 10 teams that we get rid of, so I think we're going to do it twice. So if we get rid of 10 teams twice, we're going to run a giveaway for a box. So once we get rid of 10 teams, whether that's 2 people that took 5 teams, whether that's 5 people that took 2 teams, so on and so forth. Once we get rid of 10 or more teams, we'll run a randomizer and we will give away a hobby box. So we're going to do that twice, and then we'll do the same thing for when we run the filler. So if we run the filler, whatever time it is, say we start filling at 9:15. If we don't fill it before 9:45, we won't do a giveaway. If we fill it before 9:45, we'll give away a hobby box, so on and so forth. Same thing Steve did last night. If you take a bigger team, we'll give you some smaller teams for free. Exactly the way Steve ran it last night is exactly how I'm going to do it tonight. Went pretty well for him yesterday, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to turn it over here in a second. You guys let me know who you want. We can kind of go from there. But yeah, so once we get rid of 10 teams, 10 teams, we'll do that twice for 2 boxes. Doesn't matter if it's one person that takes 10 teams or 5 people that takes 2 teams, so on and so forth. That's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to turn it over. You guys let me know who you want. We can go from there. But that's who we got left. You got Michigan all the way to Kentucky. Michigan all the way to Kentucky. What's up, Stub Boy? So once we get rid of 10 teams on this, we'll randomize the people that bought in for those 10 teams, and we'll give away a hobby box. Yes, that's as soon as we start filling the breakup. Yes, sir. As soon as we start filling the breakup, you'll be part of that as well. So you got Michigan all the way to Kentucky. Once we fill the first 10 teams off of this list, we'll give away a box, so on and so forth. You got to take multiple teams if you want a deal, Kreitz. You got to take at least 2. So even if you took Kentucky at $14, that's fine, but you got to take more than one team. We got to do multiples here just to help fill it and get it rolling. So even if you took Kentucky at $14, all that stuff. Washington, Penn State, Oregon, Duke, Tennessee. All right, let me find it. All right, Washington, Penn State, Duke, Oregon, and Tennessee is what I need to find. Oregon, Tennessee. 304 is the total for them. What's your best offer? 304 is the total for them. What's your best offer? Card Chef. You want Mizzou as well? Let me grab Mizzou. All right, total for that is $395. You tell me what your best offer is. You guys give me the offers here. Stub Boy, the total for that is $128. You let me know. I don't want to go against myself. That's no fun. Card Chef, your total for all those teams was $395. You tell me your offer. Stud Boy T, your total for those 2 teams is $128. You give me an offer. All right, after 4th quarter, we're going to run a givey for one of the boxes. Stud Boy T, let's do it. It's just you guys. So after once I get 4th quarters off, it'll just be you 3 that we randomize for. All right, so he wants Conference USA, Big 10, Big 12, ACC. right, so Conference USA, Big 10, Big 12, ACC, Sun Belt, and then Hawaii. Fourth quarter down. Fourth quarter, your total for all those is 194. You let me know what your offer is. 395 is the total for Card Chef's 300. Would you do 315, Card Chef? Would you do 315? What's up, Justin? Let's do it, fourth. Let's do it. He said, new phone, who this? 229-854. 360 was SMU and Louisville. Where the heck are they? Get them over here. 360 with those two added. Let's do it. Let's do it, Card Chef. How you been, Justin? All right, Minnesota and Ole Miss off the board. $229-855. All right, let's get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You got Sun Belt and then Hawaii. So Hawaii's off the board and then Sun Belt. Boom, bang, boom. Iowa State, USC. Just working in Dadden. I love it. Iowa State, USC, and Wisconsin. Where are we at here? Iowa State, Wisconsin. Where the heck's USC? Right there. Should have noticed that they were all in that order. $60. Let's do it. Go ahead and send, Drew. Drew, you're going to be part of the second giveaway. The first giveaway is going to be Card Chef, Stud Boy, and fourth quarter. Ohio State is not the top team. The top team in this one is Indiana with Fernando Mendoza. Well, Fernando Mendoza action. Also, how did Steve do it last night? Did he just take all, like, 3 of your names or however many people it was and then randomize, or did he use all the teams you bought combined as your spots? Do you guys remember? Like, I could just do Stud Boy T, fourth quarter, Card Chef, so 3 total spots. Whoever lands on top gets the box. Or did you guys do it by the amount of teams you took last night? He said that kid is tearing it up. Yes, sir. Once again, if any of you guys take any of the big boys, I can give you some freebies at the bottom there. So if anybody takes Michigan all the way down to, let's say, Georgia, I can give you 3 free teams at the bottom. Syracuse, Arkansas, and Kentucky. Same thing Steve was doing last night. Teams bought as spots. Okay. That's what I figured he did, but I wasn't positive. 229-856. Drew, you'll be the start of the next giveaway. All right, so Iowa State, USC, Wisconsin. So, Drew, I'll keep you to the right here. Once Card Chef pays, we'll run that first givey. We have 3 teams taken for the next box, so we need about at least 7 more teams taken to do the next givey. And like I said, if you take a bigger team, I can give you some freebies at the bottom. So like if you took Michigan, I'd give you Syracuse down to Kentucky for free. Or if you took Michigan and or South Carolina, I'd give you Arizona down to Kentucky. All right, 229857. Got you. All right. Louisville off the board. Duke off the board. Where's Missouri? Missouri off the board. Louisville's already off the board. So Duke, Missouri, Louisville. So Penn State, Oregon, Washington, and Tennessee. Washington, Tennessee. Also SMU. All right. Get you up here. All right, so here's your guys' orders. So I will randomize you guys. Whoever lands on top gets the free hobby box. We will just ship it. So I'm going to turn it over. Let's get your roll number. Good luck for the first hobby box giveaway. Did that do it? 7 times. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Top spot goes to Card Chef. Card Chef with the first box. Card Chef with the first box. All right. We need at least 7 more teams taken to get the next giveaway. At least 7 more teams taken. Back to back. I see you. So we got Michigan all the way to Kentucky. Once again, if you take any of the bigger squads, we'll give you some freebies at the bottom. So if you took Michigan, I can give you Arizona down to Kentucky for free. Same thing with South Carolina. If you took Arizona State and or Georgia, we could do Syracuse down to Kentucky. If you took Bama, I'd do Arkansas and Kentucky, so on and so forth. You guys get it. Pitt, Nebraska, TCU for 45. Pitt, Nebraska, TCU for 45. Let's do it. All right, 4 more teams need to be taken before the next box is given away. It is just Drew right now. We got Michigan down to Kentucky. Need 4 more teams taken before we give away another box. So if somebody takes another 4 teams, you in reality could just be in it with Drew. All right, so the next givey will be between fourth quarter and Drew. That's $58 fourth quarter. Would you do 50? 45? 45 if you want to. $229,858. Bcu, Nebraska, Pitt, TCU. Nebraska, Pitt, TCU. All right, does anybody else want squads? 229,859. Arizona off the board. Arkansas off the board. Kentucky and Syracuse. Kentucky. Syracuse. What's up, Barba? All right, good luck, Drew, in fourth quarter. There you guys are. Copy. Pissed.
Let's get your real number. 5 times. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 5. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter with the other box.
All right, here's who we all have left. That's it. Michigan down to Kansas State. If anybody takes Michigan or South Carolina, you can pick between Notre Dame, Cincinnati, or Kansas State as a free team. Or Baylor down to Kansas State. One of those teams you can pick for free if you take Michigan and or South Carolina. Let's get some of the big boys off the board. Does anybody else want any squads? That's all we got left. We got Michigan down to Kansas State here. Michigan down to Kansas State. Get some more people in here because once we start filling this bad boy up, we are going to give away another box. We are going to give away another box. I don't know how. The Cavs were down like 23 at one point. I don't know how it's close. All right, does anybody else want teams? That's fair. That's a fair point. A&M off the board for Luke's dad. If you add one more team, I can get you a deal, even if it's just Kansas State for $37. So Kansas State's 37, Texas A&M 77, 114 is a total. If you had an offer on that, I could do a deal. If not, then your Texas A&M just 77. Does anybody else want squads? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Cincinnati and K-State. $76. Get you there. All right. If we fill this by 9:40, I will give away another box. And the main's absolutely loaded. $137 is your main. And since I'm giving away a box, I will give a deal, but nothing crazy. 2 mains equals... We'll do 250. So it'll be 125 a main if you snag 2. Giving away a box of hobby as well. Got to be filled by 9:40 though. Texas A&M off the board. So 137 for one main. You snag 2, it's only 125 a main. So if you buy a main, you have a chance at a hobby box. This also goes for the people that already bought a team before we went live. I think there was like 18 teams taken, but I already have those ready. So 137 for one main. If you snag 2, it's only 250. That's 125 a main. And this main's loaded. This main is loaded. Only way. Filming by 9:40 p.m. Eastern. Where did everybody go? All right, I'm going to restart the Instagram live. Hang tight. YouTube, hang tight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Final filler here tonight. Case number 2. If you buy a main, you have a shot at a free hobby box, plus some massive teams. This is a loaded main. This is a loaded main. What's up, Raj? So you snag one main, it's going to be 137. You snag two, it's only 125 a main. If you buy into the main, you have a shot at a free hobby box. It's got to fill by 9:40, though. So you have 22 minutes. 22 minutes to get her going. Who's going to get me started here? This is a loaded main. A lot of big teams. Jumbo cases, 4 autos per box, 8 boxes in a case, 32 autos in a case. Steve's case was loaded yesterday. This main is absolutely loaded, especially with a free hobby box. Who's going to get me started? Spot 7 for Spud Boy T. Stud Boy, Jesus. Got you. All right, we got 9 mains left, ladies and gentlemen. 9 mains left. Buying a main gives you a chance. This is an insanely loaded main. Got 20 minutes left to fill this bad boy up. Got you. All right, we got 9 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. 9 spots left. Come on. Who's joining Stub Boy T here? Stub Boy, you're good. I got the order number. You are good. These cases are loaded. There's 4 autos per box, 8 boxes in a case. That's 32 total autos. That is 32 total autos. Who's joining Stub Boy T here? Come on. What's up, cardboard content? What's up, 1102? Who's joining Stub Boy T here? Come on. Already a loaded main, and I'm giving you a deal on it. Who else is happening on it? What's up, Luke's dad? What's up, Fourth? What's up, Sten? Dude, when Donovan Mitchell gets hot, it's like game over. I know we're still down 2, but when he starts freaking scoring, dude, it comes in bunches. It still has to fill by 9:40, Stub Boy. So get your friends in here. Who's joining Stub Boy T here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go. Come on. Even without the hobby box, this is an insanely good deal for this main. The hobby box just adds to it. This is an insanely loaded main. What's up, Rocco? What's that? What's up, Barba? Who's joining Stub Boy T here? How you been, Rocco? Hope all has been well with you. Even without the hobby box part of this main is absolutely loaded, especially for that price. What's up, TJD? Ding, ding, ding. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Loaded main. You snag one spot, it's 137. You snag 2, it is only 125 a main. And we're giving away a free hobby box. Oh, the Cavs almost came back. They tried. What's up, Ski It? What's up, Matt? Come on. Who's joining Stubboy T here? What's up, Germ? What's up, Tank Cav? Stud Boy, are you in here? Trying to decide if I just give you some teams for that 137 you just spent so I can try to sell more. Or do we got other people in here that want to start filling this bad boy up? Would anybody else even still want teams? Tank Cav, do you want any of these teams? Would you want any of these teams that we have left? I am taking deals. And then when Stud Boy comes back, we'll figure it out. We got Michigan down to Kansas State, ladies and gentlemen. The bigger the teams you take, the better the offers will be. This is a jumbo case, 32 total autos in a case. Michigan down to Kansas State. Tank Cab, just let me know who you want. Texas, Notre Dame, 135. Notre Dame, Texas, 135. Let's do it. Stud Boy, let me know when you get back in here. Whoops. Tab. Got you. Texas, Notre Dame off the board. Got you. Georgia for the main page. Georgia for the main page. I'll also give you Kansas State just because I inconvenienced you there. So Georgia and Kansas State off the board. just because of the inconvenience. I appreciate you. All right, we have Michigan down to Cincinnati. Appreciate you, Stub Boy. We have Michigan down to Cincinnati. Bama off the board for Jorge. Does anybody else want any squads? Anybody? Michigan down to Cincinnati now. The bigger the team you take, the better the bigger the teams you take, the better the offers will be. Like if somebody took Michigan, I give them Baylor for free. If you take South Carolina or Arizona State, we'll give you a Cincinnati for free. Who else is looking to swap? 229-862. Bam off the board. Come on. Not many teams left. What's up, Seth? What's up, Schlegel? Who else is looking to swoop here? I mean, I guess we could run a filler with what's left, but let's try to get some of the big boys off. What's up, Brandon? Take Michigan, I'll give you Baylor for free. You take South Carolina or Arizona State, give you Cincinnati for free. Let's get some of the big boys off. Come on. Michigan down to Cincinnati, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody takes Michigan and or South Carolina. I'll give you Baylor and Cincinnati for free. Michigan and or South Carolina. Yeah, Bryce Underwood. And I think it's Sellers with South Carolina. Come on. Somebody takes Michigan and or South Carolina. I'll give them Baylor and Cincinnati for free. It's $98 worth of teams. What's up, Real? Don't have many teams. I've got some big boys. Got some big boys. Case number 2. All right, if we fill this by 10, 15, 5 people have a shot at a hobby box. Everybody's guaranteed to hit. Everybody's guaranteed to hit. Big boys only in this main besides 2 spots. Well, besides 1 spot. I don't know why I put a money sign there. You can do that. Who's going to get me started here? Five total spots. Everybody's guaranteed to hit. It's a loaded main. Loaded main. What's up, baby? Who's going to get me started here? Well, stop. Five total spots, ladies and gentlemen. 5 total spots, and we're full. Cooper Flag hurt or does he not start? What's up, Yersick? He's hurt. What did he do? How you been, Yersick? Dude, I feel like Dallas is. I mean, does Kyrie have a chance of coming back? What's his timeline for coming back this year? And what's wrong with Anthony Davis? Been good, man. Living my best life, hanging out with you guys most nights. He said, "What is it?" That's fair. That is fair. Anthony Davis does constantly get hurt. That is fair. Who's going to get me started here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go. Not only is this a loaded main, we're giving away a free $150 hobby box. So even if you spend $160, you have a chance at massive teams plus a 1 in 5 chance at hitting a hobby box. It's a no-brainer. Who's getting in on it? Only 5 total spots, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Who's going to get me started here? Jorge snagging the 3 spot. We got 4 left. 4 left. Loaded main, guys. Absolutely loaded. What's up, Gons? We got 4 spots left here. Who's joining Jorge here? Gons, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. 229-863. We got 4 spots remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 4 spots remaining. This is a loaded main. Loaded main. Who's joining Jorge here? We got 4 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. Loaded main with a chance at a $150 box for free. Because why not? What's up, serial killer? Who's joining Jorge, ladies and gentlemen? We got 4 spots left. Come on. Who is joining Jorge? Four more people, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm going to do one more restart so we can get some more people in here. YouTube, hang tight. What's up, Fried? What up, Tank Cav? We got 4 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. 4 spots left. We can get this thing going soon. I'll give away the hobby box no matter what. Got to get it moving a little bit more, though. How you been, Fried? One, two, 4, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. Been good, man. Living my best life. You know how it is. You still going to shows all the time, Fried? What's up, Yako? Are you done with cards? What's up, Billy? Welcome back, fourth. No more shows. You done with cards? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We got 4 spots left to fill it. Halfway done. Okay. Does that just mean you're halfway done selling or you've sold half of your cards? You have 50% more? What's up, Schlegel? That'll get you halfway back in. What the hell is this? No, I don't need anything for Dropbox. All right. This is the latest I will take it. If it doesn't fill by then we're just filling it when we fill it. You got 19 more minutes. What's up, Drew? Welcome back, stud boy. What's up, Nicholas? One, 2, 4, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. How you been, Nick? We are so close. You already know, Fried. Everything ships, baby. Where you going, Nick? Where you heading to? What's up, Luke's dad? Ooh, I've never been on a cruise. Is it worth it? I have never been on a cruise. I've always wanted to go on one, but the horror stories on cruises just don't sound great. I've always wanted to go on one, but I've never done it. Do you do the all-inclusive like drinks and stuff? We are very close, Card Chef. Well, if you get seasick and you go on a cruise, that's probably not your smartest idea. I do hear the patches help a lot. Not always. Are drinks pretty expensive on the cruise if you don't get the package? I would feel like yes, but maybe not. Spot 4. We got 3 left. We got 3 left. He said nicotine patches. All you got to do is throw in a Zinni Chesney and you'll be fine. Throw in a Zinni Chesney and you're all good. I was going to say, I feel like 20 drinks in a day is actually kind of wild. I mean, maybe not on a cruise just because that's all you have to do besides spending money on other things. But 20 drinks a day, I feel like I'd be fine with. That's hilarious. Where's the cruise going, Nick? What all are you guys going through? See, that's where I'd be in trouble. A casino on the cruise would absolutely screw me. The casino on the cruise would absolutely do me in. All right, 3 spots remain, ladies and gentlemen. You got 14 more minutes. St. Thomas, St. Martin, and some private island. Love that. Love that. Yeah, a casino being within that close of reach 24/7 for me would be tough. One, 2, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 5. That is the it. It's got a weird tickle in my freaking throat. One, 2, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. 3 spots remain to fill it all. Dude, jumbo cases are nutty. 8 boxes in a case, 4 autos per box, 32 autos in a case. Steve's case was loaded yesterday. It's a no-brainer. Dude, Instagram's been real weird with that. Sometimes we show up on the feed, sometimes we don't. It just depends on the freaking night. Yeah, these teams are loaded. Even without the hobby box in it, it's still a good price. The hobby box just adds to it. Come on. He's pretty good, isn't he? I don't know how Baylor's season's going right now, but he's pretty good, I think. One, 2, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 5. That's all we got left. Ten more minutes. You guys filled Steve's case last night by 9:30. I'm being generous by pushing this till 10:30. But then again, I think he had a lot of the big boys off the board already. Come on, 3 spots remain. 1, 2, and 5. So close. So close. Did he? What a dog. We got 3 spots remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 5. Who else is happening on it? I feel like if we get one more spot taken, I think it follows. 2 left. I mean, you got to get into it. That's how Instagram can be, though. Depends on the night. Sometimes you have 15 people in here. Sometimes you have 2 people in here, like we do right now. I feel like it depends on the night with Instagram. Instagram can be really weird. That's why when I was gone, Steve went to Whatnot, I think 90% of the time, if not the full time. Is that mayhem? 6 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Who else is happening on it? I didn't know the Cavs play on Christmas Day. Nice. Main should be 187. I made it 160. It's a very loaded main. Plus, we're giving away a free hobby box. I think Pizzo's working right now. But I think Steve texted him earlier. I think he bought or attempted to buy a bunch of Jumbo Topps Chrome cases. So I think he already went. I think he already went in on his money for a little bit. Because those things are going to freaking skyrocket. I cannot wait for that Topps Chrome to come out for basketball. Yeah, I mean, this filler makes a lot of sense even without the free hobby box, to be completely fair. It just makes that much more sense when you add the hobby box. I don't know if he was able to get him or not, though. I think he's attempting to. I don't know how that works. I think you have to get into like an EQL or something. Which is absolutely wild. And in my opinion, I feel like it's just going to go up after it comes out, especially if none of the big hits come out the first week. That product is going to be nutty. Game of the week, baby. They're testing to see who's going to have a chance at the #1 overall pick. Whichever team's smarter is going to lose that game. Auburn snagging a spot. All right, we got 2 spots remaining with 3 minutes to go. Are we going to get it at the buzzer? Are we going to get it at the buzzer? Yeah, but if you buy it on eBay right now for $1,200, that's dumb. Because you're going to be able to get it from other people for cheaper than that. I understand maybe wanting it close to release day, but if you take your time and wait on it, you ain't going to have to pay $1,200. I'm sure plenty of people are doing it. Two spots remain, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and 5. Yeah, 700 is definitely expensive. Jumbo, I would guess. What was Topps Chrome? Is Jumbo 2 autos or 3 for Topps Chrome? And then Hobby was 2, maybe? I'm trying to remember what it is for baseball. What's up, Tally? Four. Hobby's interesting. Hobby's only 1. 229865. It is a lot cheaper. Interesting. What's up, Zang? Auburn, you're getting paid for. We got 2 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. 2 spots left and about a minute left to snag the free hobby box, or at least a chance at a free hobby box. Four is a lot. 4 definitely is a lot. We got 2 people in here for the buzzer beater for this. I've pushed this back already. I'm not pushing it back anymore. It started at 9:45, went to 10:15, pushed it back to 10:30. I'm not pushing it back anymore. I've given plenty of chances for it. But to be fair, even without the hobby box, this main price is insanely good. We got 2 people that want to get in it right now. I'll keep the hobby box up. If not, I'm taking it off. I've already pushed it back 45 minutes. Give it a second. If people don't buy in here in the next minute or so, I'm going to take the free hobby box off, and I'll give you a small discount, but it ain't going to be anything crazy. Because it's already an insanely good discount for the main that we have up. If I'm going to give another deal, I'm definitely taking the hobby box off. All right, what is your modest discount considered here, Jorge? What's your modest discount? How small we talking? How small we talking? I already pushed the free hobby box back 45 minutes. It is what it is at this point. Especially with this main and the price I put it at. Plus the amount of deals we already gave out. We already gave away 2 free hobby boxes. We've definitely done our part. You guys have definitely done yours, but we couldn't get this one done. 10 to 15. All right, between the 3 of you, Drew, Jorge, or Auburn, if you each want, well, 2 of you want the final mains for 150 each, I'll do that. I will do that. So Drew, Jorge, or Auburn, if you guys each want another one, or 2 of you want another one, I'd do $150. And that would at least guarantee you at least Arizona State and up. You got the 4 best teams in the product sitting right on top there. One more. All right, we won't put you by your other one. We'll spread it out just a tad. All right, we got 1 spot left. Drew and or Auburn. If you want that final spot for 150, you can take it. If not, somebody else has to fill it for 160. We are full. See, that's pretty neat. You can tell it's neat just by the way it is. Once we get payments in, we will run it. $866. Got you. And then 229,867. Got you. All right, good luck. Let's get your roll number.
Your roll number is never go twice. So we'll go 11 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11. Jorge with the top spot.
Jorge, who you going with, my friend? I'm not just going to guess Indiana, but I'm guessing that's what you'll go with. We'll say Indiana. Auburn, you're up. Auburn, you got the next two. Michigan, South Carolina. Boo, Michigan, but Bryce Underwood does sell well. Drew with Arizona State. Gives Jorge Baylor and Cincinnati. All right. We'll slowly scroll through this here real quick just so you guys can get a gander on who you got. But as always, your teams will be up on the Tube View, and I'll try to announce them as best as I can. But we'll slowly scroll down here just so you can get a quick gander. Right there, right there. Go back up real quick. All right. Move this out so I can see that. That's there. Get you there. Hang tight. Let me go grab a box to put this stuff in. Down there. All right, I'm going to super rip 2 boxes at a time. Let's enjoy the rip. It's a fun, good product, so might as well. these to the side. Spots up there. Bolts back there. We'll get into it. Damn. Who do you guys think is going to win it all this year? I don't know how much you guys pay attention to OSU, but the rumors going around about Cardinal Tate and all them, dude, does not look good. Saying Cardinal Tate might sit out the rest of the freaking year. I don't want to believe it, but JSN was in a similar situation. I'm watching Peanut over me all day, Steve. That's not even a question. I gotta grab more top loaders. Tank Cav, thank you, sir. Katron Allen. Tracy. Why not? Why not? First auto on the board, Lenoris Sellers. Going to South Carolina. Why not? Well, I could easily see the Buckeyes running through it. I could easily see that. Udo out of 225. I knew he was going to do it. I just knew it. Next auto up, Nolan Ray. Nolan Ray with your next auto, going to Maryland. Going to the Big Ten spot. I mean, I agree with you. I don't know who else is going to be as good as OSU, but you just never know. Hill, love it. Francis with your blue mini diamond. Brendan Lewis. Next auto up, Quentin Martin Jr. with your refractor first. Out of 299. Quentin Martin Jr. It's just setting the mood. DeAndre Moore. Dante Moore base. Javion Thomas out of 99. Gibson. Final auto of this box out of 299, Udo. Whitweeks. Goss. Andrews with your refractor first. Quincy Porter with your shimmer. And a Quincy Porter base on the back. A little sunset to set the mood. Norton with your X-Fractor first. Virgil. Why not, dude? 5 of 10 going to Arizona State. Sam Levitt. Come on. 5 of 10 going to Drew. If you looked at A&M's schedule right now, it's really... A&M's the one like SEC team that doesn't really have a tough schedule. That's pretty neat. You can tell it's neat just by the way it is. Bennett out of 25. Next auto up, Francis. Where is he supposedly going to transfer to? It's all about the money nowadays. Somebody called this out on ESPN. I don't know if it was an analyst or just some random person. But the fact that he's transferring, it's all about money now. Mateer. Coleman out of 75. OJ. Where does he? I know Power 5. Rattlebeck. Next auto up, Lee Bcu Jr. Not the Indiana guy you're looking for. Is that why their coach came out the other day telling restaurants to, like, give some of the players money? I think that was Arizona State's. Matt Jones. What's up, Tommy? That was Arizona State's coach, right? Out of 325, Royer. Steve Angeli. Out of 150 with your blue mini diamond. Going to the Qs. Syracuse going to fourth quarter. He's a good coach, though. I mean, I feel like he's won without a ton of money. Bussy. Ashlock. Dallin Hayden out of 275. Mendoza. Dude, he's done a lot more than probably 95% of coaches would do at that school. Didn't he get offered by Virginia Tech already? Where Franklin's at? Didn't Virginia Tech already offer him? Just going to start calling him Sam Leavitt and not Leavitt. Where was he before Arizona State? He was at Michigan State? To be fair, I guess I wouldn't want to be playing at Michigan State either. You used to want to play for Michigan State. Not nowadays. I have 6 more boxes to go through, baby. You taking your NyQuil? So I'll probably be out of here around 11:30. Well, if you guys would have filled this one quicker, we could have. You guys filled your case for Steve last night in record time. But then again, he did have most of the big teams off the board. He goes, I already took my medicine. That's funny. All right, boxes 3 and 4. Achilles out of 150. Wasn't he supposed to be a dog? Kevin Jennings. Next auto up, Matt Zollers out of 299 with your refractor first. Matt Zollers. Looked like it was going to be a numbered card, but it wasn't. That's disgusting. Out of 350, Dallas Wilson. Now, is this an IV or is this just another one of those cool photos that this kid has? I feel like this looks like it should be an IV. Or is this just the photo this kid has? Cool photo. Okay. I feel like Richardson had that as well. Weird that was backwards. Joe Royer. Base auto. Going to Cincy. Russell. Jenkins, FIU. Gold Shimmer out of 50. FIU's got to be one of those combo spots. Going to conference in fourth quarter. Peoples. Deuce Alexander out of 350. AJ Turner. Might be your next auto. It is. Darius Taylor going to Minnesota. Going to the Gophers. Darius Taylor with your base first, Bowman. Stone. Wisconsin out of 350, Anthony. How come the autos weren't backwards in the other one? The Beavers. Anthony Hankerson, 2 of 10. Go Beavs. Some low-numbered autos here to start. 2 of 10. Going to the Beavers. That's pretty neat. Going to Stratton. Go Beavs. Inscription autos are my favorite. Because those kids are just sitting there and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna put this. Bennett out of 350. Were his autos backwards yesterday? See, why is this not backwards? Clement out of 150 with your true blue first, going to the Illini. And Schlegel. Hudson Clement to 150. Brandon Lewis. Shoresby out of 350. The Gators. Going to Boyd. Dude, 7 of 10, Dallas Wilson. Come on. That is the 3rd out of 10 auto we have already hit. That is the 3rd out of 10 auto we have already hit. LaShawn Williams. Zylers with your shimmer. Stockton out of 350. Alexander. One time. Not him. Eli Stowers with your base first Bowman auto. Going to Vandy. Out of 350, James Peoples. Wisconsin. Billy Edwards Jr. with your base first Bowman auto. Going to Wisconsin. Out in the mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. Caden Salter. All right, I'd say that was a pretty good first half of the case. Move you back just a tad. Move you up there. Move you there. The next bang. I feel like that's a really good start to the first half of the case. We got 4 more boxes. We still got plenty of time to heat up even more. Which case hit would you guys rather have? Or is there only the Dean's List one? I tell you what, I want to hit a mascot auto. That's what I want to hit. Dude, 3 out of 10s in the first half of the case. We might just have 3 in the second half. Would you rather? I think from the last time I saw it, I think the Kahuna is obviously much better. I don't think many people like the Dean's List one. Is it Dean's List? I was going to say, I feel like Kahunas have been really hard to hit. I don't know if we've hit one. Have you hit one, Steve? Who'd you hit? All right, good luck. Louisville. Lewis Bond with your Campus Star signatures. Going to Boston College in the ACC spot in fourth quarter. That's wild that it's that hard to hit this year. I feel like you'd want your better case hit to be hit more often, maybe. Stribling out at 350. Altmaier with your X-Fractor. I think this is an auto going to Texas A&M. KC Concepcion with your base first Bowman. I would love to hit a mascot auto. I've been wanting to hit a mascot auto since we started. Rivers out of Tree Fitty. Quincy Porter. Base first Bowman. Going to the Buckeyes. In Ohio State. Eli Style. Ha ha! You say it and it might just happen, baby. Cosmo the Cougar. Going to BYU. I'm just happy I hit this. Isn't this the guy that does all the fun dances? Going to Rogers. Backside Josh Cameron out of 75. Hell yeah. All you got to do is ask for it. All right, can I hit a one-of-one mascot or a big quarterback? Fernando Mendoza. Putty please. Putty please. Maybe we can speak it into existence. Pavia. Matt Jones out of 225. Penn State. We got Penn State in this one. Card Chef. Yeah. Katron Allen out of 50 with your gold shimmer. See, all you have to do is speak it into existence. It's all you got to do, Card Chef. All you got to do is speak about it. That kid absolutely lit it up against OSU. And that's a good defense. Harbor with your refractor first. Dante Moore. Out of 225, LaShawn Williams. Dampier. Gronkowski. Or Gronowski. This is the guy that threw the 5-yard out and everybody lost it at Iowa. They're like, this guy's the next freaking Tom Brady. Nebraska action? Nebraska. Hunter, 2 of 50 with your gold shimmer first auto. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of Sanders, but I hope to God he plays well somehow so we don't have to draft a quarterback, because at the end of the day, dude, we need a lot more than a quarterback. You could give us Tom Brady, and I don't think he'd do well. I don't think that's an IV. Settlers out of 275 going to South Carolina. Dude, the color in this case has been amazing. I was going to say, what are we trading up for? Interesting auto. Kamen going to Iowa with your base first Bowman auto. Going to Rodgers. No, I think we're sitting at 3 right now. I think we're sitting at 3. I think Tennessee's 1, Jets are 2. Or no, Jets are behind us now because they beat us. Jets are behind us. I think Tennessee's 1. And then I think the Saints, and then I think us. Johnny Doe, we got the Dean's list. Avery Johnson going to Kansas State. Going to Stud Boy. Yeah, I'd much rather hit a big kahuna than this. Not saying it's a bad hit, but I'd much rather hit a kahuna. Hayden with your shimmer. This kid's disgusting. Out of 150 with your mini diamond blue. Coy Parrish. Maybe we'll have a big kahuna as well. Pena. Dampier. Washington, Denzel Boston out of 299 with your refractor first. Going to Washington. Kevin Jennings out of 25 going to SMU. I think SMU was a late snag. Going to Card Chef. Out of 25. I don't think we're number one. I think Tennessee is for sure ahead of us. I don't think we're number one. See, Karchev, all you had to do was say that you weren't hitting. Carson Hansen at a $2.99 with your refractor first auto. Going to Iowa State and Drew. I'm almost positive Tennessee's number one, or the Saints. I don't think we're anywhere above 3. Miller. Nate Johnson out of 99. I was gonna say I didn't think we were anywhere above 3. Now, if we lose to the Raiders this weekend, I think we'll be top 4, top 3. I think. All right, final 2 boxes, final 8 autos. Oh, the Giants are below us? I didn't really think about the Giants, to be completely fair, but they're not looking for a quarterback, so that doesn't matter. Jets beat us, so that makes sense that they're behind us. And if the Raiders beat us this weekend, we would have to win at least 2 more games for them to get in front of us. Titans ain't going to take a quarterback, so the Browns will have a pick of the litter for the number 1 pick, for a 3 pick. So if the Browns do end up with a 3 spot and it's Tennessee and the Giants in front of us, neither of those teams need a quarterback. So either somebody from behind has to trade up or we have the pick of the litter. So if nobody trades up with them, dude, I would take a lineman and a wide receiver. That's why I hope somehow Sanders is good. We need so much more help than just a quarterback. But you do realize if Sanders isn't good, which I don't know if he will be, that we're drafting a quarterback. And if we don't need a quarterback, we can use that for people to trade up. We can act like we need a quarterback when we really don't. Be all sneaky about it. I think he can be good. I do. But I think he has a lot of work ahead of him. If the issue is, I guess they can, because in reality, all the Haslams care about is making it to that dome. If they take their time on Sanders, he will be good. If they don't take their time, it just doesn't matter. I don't think they're going to take the time with him. He's not ready right now. I could be proved wrong on Sunday, but he didn't look like he was ready. Clement out of 75. I don't think that's an IV. No, it's just a refractor. Lackey out of 75. Next auto up, Chase Sowell with your base first Bowman going to Iowa State. Miles Straw, what's up, dude? You were one of my favorite players on the Guardians when you were here. I miss you. Hopefully that's not weird. If they give Sanders time, I think he will be good. But if they're not going to give him time, it won't matter. It truly won't matter. Wilson. Price. Udo. I don't know if this is an auto or not. It is not. Brennan Lewis out of 325. Altmaier. Ooh. Louisville out of 25. Who has Louisville? Going to Card Chef. Yeah. 10 of 25, Miller Mouse. Why not? Sorry, Dean's List, but we're putting you to the side. Miller Moss out of 25 with your 55 Bowman auto. Pena. Kevin Jennings out of 99. Matt Jones to 275. Wallace. Even get a reaction out of the Miller Moss? What's going on here? Next auto up, Georgia Tech, Eric Rivers with your refractor first auto. Georgia Tech going to Platch. Carson Beck. Michael Van Buren Jr. out of 225. What's up, Atomic? Next auto up, FIU again, Jenkins. Your base first Bowman auto. What's up, GOAT? I missed you, man. Hope all has been well. He said, sure as shit gonna try. Hooray. Dude, hockey stuff is always disgusting. Out of 225, Xavier Brown. Caden Salter with your X-Fractor. Jenkins. Next auto up. Caden Lee going to Ole Miss. Caden Lee. Dude, they always have a ton of nasty patches in those products. Hockey is clean, and hockey sells pretty well. Minnesota out of 350, AJ Turner. Think your next auto? Clemson, Jay Haynes out of 50 with your gold first. Going to Clemson and Stratton. Grayson James. DeGraff out of 99. Lewis. Texas. Taffy. Michael Taffy with your base first Bowman auto going to Texas. Michael Taffy. I think we have one auto left. I think. Is Mendoza like really hard to hit in this? Mendoza base. Bernard out of Tree Fitty going to Bama. I think that's your final auto. Looks like it's a Duker. Going to Duke and Card Chef. Darian Mensah with your base first Bowman. I feel like that was a really good case. Let's do a quick little recap. All right, Mensah. Taffy with your base. Haynes out of Fitty. Lee. Jenkins. Rivers. Sowell. Hanson. Boston. Moulton. Hunter with your gold shimmer out of Fitty. Porter. Concepcion. Lewis Bond. Edwards Jr. Eli Stowers. Clement out of 150. Taylor. Royer. Zollers out of 299. BB. Udo. Martin out of 299. Ray. Jennings out of 25 with your true orange first. Miller Mouse out of 25 with your on-card quarterback auto. Steve Angeli out of 150. Katron Allen out of 50 with your gold first. My first mascot. Cosmo the Cougar refractor. Go Beavs out of 10, Hankerson. Dallas Wilson out of 10 with a sick photo. Lenore Sellers with your base first Bowman. And a Sam Levitt out of 10 going to Arizona State. That's pretty neat. All right, that'll be it from me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will not see you guys again until Sunday. You guys got Steve tomorrow night and Friday night. I will see you guys again on Sunday. For those that helped me, Phil, I appreciate you. I will see you guys another time. Deuces.